أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعين ونستغفره. أعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء. واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم، ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد، فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله، وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وشر الأمور محدثاتها، فإن كل محدثات بدعة، وكل بدعة ضلالة، وكل ضلالة في النار. وإنما توعدون لآت وما أنتم بمعجزين. Praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He's the only one worthy of praise. I seek His help, His guidance, and His forgiveness. I believe in Him and I trust Him. I seek refuge on Almighty Allah from the evil of our passions. Indeed, whomsoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guides him to Al-Islam, no one can mislead him after Allah. And whomsoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put him astray, no one can guide him after Allah. I testify, O believe, that there is no deity worthy of worship other than Allah Rabbil Alameen. And I testify that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is his messenger and the seal of all the prophets. O Muslims, you must know that the best speech is the speech of Almighty Allah, which is the Quran. The best guidance is the course of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, which is his sunnah. The worst of all affairs is innovation and addition to the religion of Islam. Indeed, every addition to the religion of Islam will lead to hellfire. Indeed, every addition to the religion of Islam will lead to hellfire. Indeed, every addition to the religion of Islam will lead to hellfire. I adjure you as well as myself to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Have the taqwa of Allah and don't die unless you are in a state of Islam. My khutbah today concerning road test. It may be a strange title to you, but it is my own methodology of try to break down something or try to make sure that you got my point. What is a road test? A road test, each one of you went through it, and those who did not go through it, they're thinking about it. You want to get a driver license. You want to get a permit. You want to get a car. You want to feel that you can go wherever you want to go at any time in your own schedule. But you go get a book, you have to study, you think that you learn or you know your marks, your signs, the rules, the regulation, but this was a reading test. Now you will go to another test, and somebody will ride with you so you can show him that you know. It's a test. And even if you get your license or your permit, this does not mean you got it. Because when you get on the road, it's going to be a different scenario. You're going to find many things on the road. It can be a vehicle, another vehicle. It can be a small car like your car, or can be 18-wheelers. It can be a train crossing. It can be many things. It can be no traffic, but it's raining, it's dark, snowing. All the things part of the test. What is a road test for us as a Muslims? Is there something about a road test in Islam? I think so. To my simple understanding and my limited Islamic knowledge, I found that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling us in the Quran, وَجَعَلْنَا بَعْضَكُمْ لِبَعْضٍ فِتْنَةً أَتَصْبِرُونَ وَكَانَ رَبُّكَ بَصِيرًا وَجَعَلْنَا بَعْضَكُمْ لِبَعْضٍ فِتْنَةً. Allah is saying to us, indeed, we made one of you as a trial, as a test, a trial, as a test. So this is a road test, okay? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, are you going to stay on the track? Atasbirun, are you going to be patient? Are you going to run away, or are you going to try to deal with it? What does it mean? That وَجَعَلْنَا بَعْضَكُمْ لِبَعْضٍ فِتْنَةً. We make one of you as a trial for the other. You're dying to get married. What happened after you got married? It was not like what you imagine. It's a test. So the husband going to be a test for his wife, and the wife will be a test for her husband. You want to get a job, you want to make money, and you will go to the job, and you don't like your manager, and your manager doesn't approve you. It's going to be a test. You have got the work, they approve you, and you made money, and the money is going to be a test for you. So basically, you as a Muslim, you as a believer, in this life, you're going to be tested. From the inward, the outward, from around you, from your right, from your left, by material things, by other people, by friends, and by different situations. Now, if you run away, if you get in the age, you take the wrong exit, you're in trouble. But you have to, regardless, traffic jam, snow, is raining, whatever it is, the test is going to be there. Even the mursaleen, even the messengers, even the prophets, even the awliya of Allah, the Prophet ﷺ been tested. He's the Prophet of Allah. Does the Prophet ﷺ have to leave Mecca? Does the Prophet went to look for newcomers and new people that they will take this Islam? Did he go to Taif to find a new blood for his community? What happened? When did he go there? He came with a bleeding feet. He did not come with 5, 10 or 50 shahada. He went and he came back with bleeding feet. This is reality. So the messenger going to be a test for his community, and the community going to be a test for the messenger. The scholar will be tested by the people who follow him, and the follower will be tested for. So everything in every life, you're going to be tested, even with your own children. You're working hard for them. You have to get up 5 o'clock, go to work and make money, and after this, some of them will be disobedience. And you have to deal with this test. And you find the child is complaining about his mother or his father. So the father is a test for the child, and the child is a test. So we see the whole thing in this life is about a test. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling us, أَتَصْبِرُونَ? Not a matter only of having patience and endurance, and you remain steadfast, or you're going to run away, or you're going to give up. أَتَصْبِرُونَ? Indeed. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. So there is no power almighty except by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving us a surah, and starting with Alif Lam Mim, أحسب الناس أن يتركوا أن يقولوا آمنا وهم لا يفتنون. Yeah, it's easy to say I'm a Muslim. It's easy to say I'm a believer. It's easy, but it's going to be a test. Now you're going to know you really study and rehearsing and reading the Quran, learning about the Sunnah. Are you going to learn a lesson? And now it's not a reading lesson. This is going to be a road test. Does the people assume, think that they will claim or say we are believers, and they are not going to be tested? Indeed, we had tested those who before you. So test was not only for this nation, for all nations before, the messengers and those whom the messenger had came to them. So they've been tested there by their messengers, and they found hardship and difficulty. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّا الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ فَلَيَعْلَمَنَّ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ صَدَقُوا وَلِيَعْلَمَنَّ الْكَاذِبِينَ. And Allah will get to see which one among you are the truthful in their claim, being a Muslim, being a believers, and those who are fake, those who are liars, those who are claiming that they are believing one. I see running from the test is because a cause of less iman, weak iman. This is the problem. This is the problem. We don't want to deal with it. We don't know how to deal with it because the weakness of our faith. And we think that our faith is going to be strong by coming to Jum'ah at 10 minutes before 2. Or we come in to catch the last rak'ah. Or we come into Jum'ah in time, but we don't want to sit in the musalla, we're going to go upstairs while half of the mosque is open. Or you think you're going to strengthen your iman by coming only to Jum'ah, charging your battery, your heart, listening something about Allah, about the deen, once a week. But every day you're watching TV. Every day you're praying. Every day you're going to school. Every day you're eating. Every day and every hour that you try to make more money and more money, but no more iman, no more Islam, no more ihsan. How are you going to be? Listen to this hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When he's saying, مثل المؤمنين في توادهم وتراحمهم وتعاطفهم كمثل الجسد الواحد إذا اشتكى منه عضو تداعى له سائر الجسد بالسهر والحمى أو كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم. The likeness, the example of the believers, the Prophet talking about the best, the quality of the believers, like one single body. If one limb suffer, the whole body will be suffering. This is what it is. When you don't ache it for your Muslim brother, when you don't get disturbed for your Muslim sister, not disturbed by your Muslim sister or Muslim brother, when you go to cry for because your Muslim brother is crying, now you get the test now. Now you're going to check out yourself. Everything they have some way and some means to test their iman, to test their blood, their breathing, their whatever it is, because we're so concerned about our body. It's good, be concerned. This is part of iman. Because when you have a strong body, strong mind, now you're supposed to be able to worship Allah in better way. Not only for running back and forth here and there, collecting everything of this dunya. المؤمن القوي خير وأحب إلى الله من المؤمن الضعيف. Strong believer. Yeah, we want you. You check your heartbeat, you check your blood, you check your sugar, you check everything. But when it comes about iman, slap this Jum'ah and keep going. It's nothing. Okay? And after this, the mosque is empty day and night. Even if you open it for 10 and 15 hours a day. One person, two people, maybe max 12 people, if you are lucky and active in community, in a place like in Columbia, South Carolina. This is reality. You look to your right, you look to your left, you find 50 people, 100 people. What's going to happen in the same day of Jum'ah for Salat al-Asr or Salat al-Isha? Or what about Saturday? What about Sunday? Huh? So the Prophet ﷺ saying, giving you here a means and ways that you can measure your iman. When you're aching for your Muslim brothers, when their family means to you as your family. How do you know about, how you feel about your family being homeless? You never tried, you never went through it. But you can imagine, you can close your eyes for a second and start to think about what you're talking about, homeless. If the child cry at night, it doesn't breathe good, you run even with your pyjama. You forget to take your license. You run to the car, to the emergency room, because his life means a lot to you. But my neighbor, my Muslim brother, my Muslim family, they are not related. Or they are not Arab like me. They are not black like me. They are not Spanish like me. They are not Indo-Pakistani like me. But they say, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. I saw the brother making prayer. But they are not even talking my language. Because the foreigner elements and the people against Islam taught you about qawmiyya, nationalism, tribalism. If he uses the same color, or he's talking the same language, or he celebrates the same holidays, now this is the person that you and him, body. This is called qawmiyya, tribalism. Which is the Prophet ﷺ had named it Natina. دعوها فإنها منتنة. They have the Arabism, they have the all kind of ism, and they told the people from even elementary school about tribalism. They feed it like the mother feeding her baby, so it became in their life. So when the Bosnia and the Herzegovina or the people in Bosnia dying, getting killed, it's no big deal. When the people of Iraq been invaded, it's no big deal. I'm here, you understand, I'm in America. I'm okay. Who we going to vote for? Let's get together. Let's get together. Yes, let's get together so we can be more relaxed. We need a president who's going to be for our favor. Because he didn't know what is the game so far. Or you know it and you try to close your eyes. You think your vote going to make a difference. You think so, all right? Yes. This is what we're concerned about. We get together for something and after it disappear. Because we want it to be so relaxed. So we can sell more khamr. So we can sell more cigarette. So we can go for clubs. So we can have this and we can have more ribbon. So we can be relaxed in this life. We need somebody like Trump. So you can get together. Now you're going to wake up. Now you're going to know. You don't like the people calling you terrorists. But it's disturbing you. Can you imagine if they start to step on you, you will wake up more. Now you start to cry. Now you start to do something. This reality. People looking always for convenience. Look even in our mosque. Why people go and sit against the wall while 3-4 lines open? Convenience. So give us more convenience so we can relax. أحسب الذين ألف لام ميم أحسب الناس أن يتركوا أن يقولوا آمنا وهم لا يفتنون. These the people think they'll be left alone, no disturbance, no calamity, no anything, without fitna, without a trial, without a test. You want to be relaxed, everything is fine. No. What's a apartment? We need a house. No, not a house. We need a jacuzzi. No, we don't need a jacuzzi. We need a swimming pool. No, that's not enough. We need to go to the beach. We need to swim. We need. Huh? What's happening? What's going on? Muslims want more relaxing, more convenience, so they can sleep and they can snore. Why don't wake up? Because the air condition is on, everything is relaxed, so you wake up when you want to wake up. I'm not going to put my alarm clock to get up 5 o'clock to make salah. Forget even about going to the mosque. We need convenience, everything convenience. But the people who did not have even a paper fan made out of leaves, they woke up automatically. The more you convenience him, more that he lives his life. So what happened? It came to your own home. It came to your own home. I was disappointed, to be honest with you. Maybe it's not your problem. It's my English, maybe, that I did not get the message to you good last week. Guess how many people had registered their name or gave their phone number to help the refugees that came all the way to your own town? We didn't ask for your money. We asked for some time that you can help the refugees, the Muslims. Even if they are not Muslims, somebody needs your help. You try to tell me you don't have time? 6 people, S-I-X, 6 people register to help the refugees. Out of at least 300 people came for Jum'ah. Subhanallah. They are not my brothers, they are not my sisters. We only got so far 6 families. But some of these families, they have 8 children, some of them have 9 children. They don't know Arabic. They don't know what kind of work they can do here. Their children have to be registered in the school according to laws and rules. They need to know the bus route. They need to go for physical examination. They need. Lutheran Church giving them some money from the funds. They come from the government and all these things. We understand. We didn't ask for money. We asked for some time. 6 Muslims show up by the table so they can give voluntarily their name to help. What about if it happened to you? You think because you live in America it's never going to happen to you? You dreaming. You joking. Don't think that you're always going to be secure in this nice house. Don't think you're always going to have this title and this nice car and this job. If things flip, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala قل اللهم مالك الملك تؤتي الملك من تشاء وتنزع الملك ممن تشاء وتعز من تشاء وتذل من تشاء. Everything is the hand of Allah. Don't think superpower will remain superpower. Don't think the king will remain a king. Don't think the president will remain a president. I told you from my personal experience, I saw at least 4 kings. They die, somebody else comes. I saw about 7 presidents in my life. And some of them from being a president to jail. Subhanallah. So don't think a superpower going to remain superpower. Don't think because you have a job, you're going to be always having a job. You're going to be tested. So now when we see that we don't care for those refugee people who came to us, there is a deficiency of Iman. And this Iman, we are not going to have it by watching TV and talk shows and eating the best kind of food and going to this restaurant and this restaurant. We're going to have to sweat. We're going to have to cry for others. And if we are not, don't know how to aching for others, at least let's try to act as if we are. Because it maybe brings some sympathy to our hearts to care for these people. We are Muslims. We are in a deen that taught us about a prostitute of Bani Israel. Out of kindness, she went to well of water, fill her shoe with water and bring it to a dog. To a dog, not a human being. Allah appreciated what she did. She saw a dog eating the dirt because the dog was so thirsty. Allah appreciated and Allah forgave a prostitute because a drink of water gave it to a dog, not a human being. Forget about Muslim and non-Muslim. We're not talking about this. Somebody is in your need. It's so shame we have all these Muslims and after this we could not find people they need. They put them in the guest house, the welcome center for 10 days and after this you have to find your apartment. They don't know even where can to find apartment. Who's going to help them? Me? I'm trying, but I'm still one person. I'm running the operation. And I want to make something clear. For those people, they acting as if they crying. If they are individual or masajid or a schools or a community in Columbia, South Carolina, Muhammad Adly has no control over the Lutheran church, neither even they know my face. I sent my representative to deal with them. I give her the instruction and she carry well done job. They don't know me. You care about the refugees that came from Syria or other places, and more like today in the news. They expecting 1 million person to be migrating from Iraq. We faced this before when we have the Somali people, they call them the Bantu. We have a big serious job here. So some people say, if you need any help, give me a call. As an individual or a community or masajid. No, I will tell every one of you, if you are an organization or a mosque like us or a school like us or whatever, you go to the Lutheran church and tell them, my so and so, I am the imam, I am the president, I am the director or whatever of such a mosque. We need to take 1 family or 2 families, we take care of them. Don't try, understand, to act as if you caring, but you are not caring. Allah knows your intention. Muhammad Adly does not have the control over this, okay? Same way we went, we asked, we begged, we volunteer, you can do the same. We need people to carry people to show them where apartments. We need people to take the children to register them to school. We need people to take one family with 9 kids. If me and Habib and Lynn and so on, we could not finish 1 family. Where is the Muslims? 6 Muslims out of minimum of 300 making Jum'ah. 6 Muslims is a shame. What I say is my problem that I maybe did not express, or my English was not good enough for you to understand that there is a need in community of Colombia, not only Masjid al-Muslimin, for the refugees who had came. They are Muslims like you. What about if they are not Muslims? Well, nobody even to be talking about it. So my brothers and sisters, let's be serious about our deen. And remember, it can happen to you. So, what I'm advising you, as well as myself before you, extend a hand today when you have the means and the ways. So maybe when, may Allah forbid, happen to you, Allah will send somebody that can extend hand for you. The Prophet ﷺ is telling us, وَاللَّهُ فِي عَوْنِ الْعَبْدِ مَا كَانَ الْعَبْدُ فِي عَوْنِ أَخِيهِ. Allah continuing aiding his slave servant as long as he's aiding his Muslim brother. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen wa salli wa sallim ala mab'uthi rahmatan lil alameen. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying what the meaning is, al-Muslim lil-Muslim kal-bunyan. A Muslim to other Muslim like a structure building, like a wall, cemented blocks, sealed together, assisting one another, supporting one another. We have to understand about our responsibility, and we have to make the time. We have to make the time. It's a serious matter. And we have to know how to be a people that can give, can donate, can share, and to be there when the needs comes before it can happen to you. I want to make a few announcements before I close, inshallah. We have a surprise for those who've been crying for making Hajj. We have finally a group of people leaving in 3 weeks, and the price is 5,000 only. The price for making Hajj is 5,000. If you want the information, I have it available for this year. There is a company that it has Hajj for $5,000. We are not talking about 9 and 10 and 15,000. Okay, I never heard about this price for this year or last year or the year before. Inshallah, this Sunday after tomorrow, we have a dinner specially for you to come to meet the refugees. We have at least 5 to 6 families with their children, so the total about maybe 40 people. I want you at least to come and sit with them, see them, eat dinner with them.